in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the defense look slow that time. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion sets up a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. A handoff to the back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Wolfpack line up now, first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. We go with a direct snap, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Returner goes out.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Ball carrier running through tackles. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.
That's the end of the first quarter. NC State 14, Missouri 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Edwards. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Third down coming up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Missouri.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking to pass here. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. The NC State offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Back to throw. It's Edwards. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First and long now after the penalty. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Incompletion sets up a second down. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, second forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll run it here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Field goal try, no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that run on the previous play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Or it's snapped to the back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to pass. It's Edwards. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. It's like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they will claim the second half lead.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running... instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. So if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Don't make the third down yardage. Here comes the punt team. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
first down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. To the air, it's Edwards. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. It's a run to the left. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains that you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. A defensive score to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Could that play be the springboard into the national championship game?
Well, Chris, this defense is just trying to hope for a stop, and instead they get the interception and a touchdown. Now they're just trying to hold on to see if they can advance to that national title.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost them 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw again. And now another deep ball here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The back's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Wideouts now clustered. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
It's a shotgun run call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's found some room at the 45. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the 4th quarter. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the punt team now wants to kick it away. When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
I don't know. You're going for it here with a game tied on your own side of the field late in the game? Why? Play the field position game and rely on your defense. Don't give away the field position.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
NC State.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.